Greetings, true believers. It's your old pal Spider-Man. Hey, Cadre, it's KJ. I got in a really cool brush yesterday, and this will be sort of a semi-review of it and introduction to my 2018 Dark Hollar Paladin Jack. Now I do have the 2017 in a 26 millimeter. This is a 30 millimeter, and just putting those side by side, you can see this is a massive brush. The handle is quite substantial in your hand, as you can see. Brush is quite a bit bigger than the 26. Even comparing that to the 28 millimeter that I've got in the Beehive, you can see it's still quite a bit bigger. The difference between the 2018 and the 2017 is the 17 has one bat and the 2018 has two bats. So that's how you can tell the difference between the original 2017, which I think there was like 7 of these made in 2 different sizes, I believe. And then the 2018, which there was probably something around 40 of them made, maybe a little bit less. But I did one test lather with this yesterday, and this is going to be a lather or a soap killer. It's really going to go to town on soaps, which is a good thing because I have no problem trying to use up my soaps faster because I got a lot of them. Also, for theme shaves, we're going with Tabac for Tabactober, and I've got the Tabac aftershave to follow up, so we're going to go ahead and see what this brush can do. Generally, I love the smell, the scent of Tabac. I've never really been a fan of the performance. The lather is fine as far as building it and got lots of volume, no problem with consistency. It's just not as cushiony as I like. I seem to always have like a raw kind of burning feeling on my face, but it's been a while since I've actually used it, so we'll see if maybe my lathering techniques have changed, and maybe if that'll alter the soap itself and its performance. Look how big that brush is up my face. It takes up my whole cheek. It's going to take more than a few drops to get some water into the brush. Brush is definitely holding on to some lather. There's a ton of it in there. Probably easily enough for 4 passes. Alright, and also it's open comb October. So grabbed another open comb razor out of my display cabinet. This time, you probably recognize that, focus, as a Goodwill. So it's basically a Gillette Old Type. But I just love the kind of Art Deco-ish engraving on the head, and the fact that the posts go all the way through it. It's just really cool. Beyond that, I'm not sure which Goodwill this is. Now, as it turns out, I was talking yesterday. I used a standard old type yesterday, and was talking about how I didn't really feel that they were aggressive. And it didn't really feel aggressive when I was using it, but after I was done and after I shut off the video, I realized that thing tore me up. I had like 5-6 weepers. But this one is definitely more mild than that one was. And my previous old type with the ABC handle, that one was also very much mild. I only used this Goodwill a couple of times. Really like it. So the Tabactober soap, it's kind of drying out on my face. Let's lick this one away. So I know a lot of people really, really love the performance of Tabactober, and they say it doesn't get much better than this, but man, I don't see it. The only reason I keep it around is because I like the scent of it. It's not really a high performing soap for me. This brush feels great. Like, going into the Dark Hollar Jack sales, I knew I was going to miss out on the main sale because I was in a meeting, but I really, really wanted one of the few 24 millimeters that Ken was going to put out, because in general I'm a fan of smaller brushes, and kind of prefer my 26 Paladins over my 28 Paladins. But there's something about this 30 that I really, really dig. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I really do like it. Tell you what though, that Tabactober is really sticky. It doesn't even want to rinse off my razor. And if you're watching this and you're in the Kansas City area, we're having a meetup next weekend. be Saturday, October 13th. We're having it at an art gallery in Kansas City. It's a private gallery, so we got the whole building to ourselves, which is nice. We've done these meetups before, and we've done them at bars and restaurants, and just kind of noisy, and you're talking over other people, and then you got waitresses coming by all the time, and you know, you're using their space, so you kind of are expected to buy some food or at least some drinks or something, and just not optimal for a meetup. But we found a gallery space that we can use and didn't have to pay for, so it's gonna work out really nice. I got lots of donations coming in. I've got a donation already in from Chatillon Luxe. I've got some aftershaves. I've got some soap samples from CBL. We've got incoming samples from Lisa's Natural Herb Creations, Artisan Soaps, Truefit and Hill, Barrister and Man, forgetting a couple of them. But if you go check out the meetup page, just search for Kansas City Meetup on Facebook and you should find it. Or look for the Kansas City Wet Shavers Facebook group, and there's a link to it from there. That's where I'm updating all the information for the donating vendors. Edwin Yager, that's another one. So my goal is to have some goodie bags, some takeaway bags for everyone to have some samples, try a few things, and then we're gonna have raffles. So I know we're getting in quite a few full-size soaps. Barrister and Man just contacted me this morning. They're giving us a Leviathan set. So somebody's gonna get a nice aftershave and soap set. So hopefully we got enough stuff coming in that everybody's gonna get at least one thing. And if we've got enough, depending on how many people show up, we'll do the raffle again and everybody will get something else. I know I've got some vintage stuff that I'm probably gonna throw into the raffle. Some duplicates of some stuff that I've got. So, just really looking forward to a meetup. It's cool to get together with some people that have a common interest, and especially this weird shaving hobby of ours, at least weird to everybody else that we know and we talk about and try to talk to you about, and they're like, that's your hobby? Yeah, it is. So shave wasn't as bad as I remember. Still, I wouldn't say it's raw necessarily, but it's still not as cushiony as I'd like, and I don't really have any kind of post-shave feel from it. Like, it's drying my skin out. So go to the witch hazel. And then follow up with Tabactober aftershave. I really do just love the scent. Probably will never use up that soap as infrequently as I do use it, but if I did, I probably would not buy it again. However, the aftershave, would definitely purchase that again. I probably need to. This is a smaller bottle and probably about half full right now. Also got the big bottle of eau de cologne. So it has a little bit different scent than the aftershave. I don't know why. It's a bit more floral. Alright, so there's that. Tabactober. Again, my dark Hollar Jack. Let me see just how much lather I still have in this thing after 2 passes. So that's a considerable amount of lather still in the brush. Definitely enough for 2 passes, maybe more. So again, really looking forward to just using this brush and attacking some soaps, because I got so much. You're like, I'm never gonna use up this soap, but hitting it with this bad boy, you're gonna go through it pretty quick. I mean, I'm still never gonna use them up, but it'll certainly help. And it's just gonna make the lather better, because I don't think you can ever have too much product. You can definitely have not enough, but I don't think you can ever have too much soap in your lather. So dark Hollar Jack, just amazing brush. So that's my shave for Opening Comb-tober, Tabactober, and yeah, my new dark Hollar brush. Looking forward to seeing you all on the forums. Check us out, www.theshavingcadre.com, Paladin Shaving Roundtable, and look me up, I'm Spider, and we'll see you guys on the forums. Peace.